Hi to everyone. My name is Elene Shiltseva. I'm a CPO to Rocket Business, which is a part of Kikimora Labs Tech Hub. Today we're going to speak about how not to fail as a Web3 founder or CFO. How do you launch a Web3 startup? Probably you can find lots of this kind of information in the internet, like you start with a bright idea, and then you hire a talented team, build a supportive community, build your MVP, then launch, scale, and get your Lambo. Lots of stuff like this in the internet. But there is another boring but imminent stuff that you have to do. You cannot avoid doing it. And it leads to lots of pain and fears. And this is actually your daily financial management. Payment, like sending payments to your partners, to your contributors, sending salaries, sending payments for the office or whatever. In crypto, it's tedious. You know, you just open this Excel spreadsheets and doing copying and pasting of the addresses, constantly under the risk of putting in a wrong address or a different network, and this happens all the time. I think everyone who have you ever sent a crypto transactions? Like, can you raise your hands? Who? And did you ever experience sending the transaction to a wrong wallet or in the wrong network, so the money was lost? Oh yeah, I can see. Yeah, me too. So, and actually it takes lots of time. For a Web3 founder, your time is precious, especially on the very early stage where your time is limited, your resources are limited, and this is not something you need to spend your precious energy to, like this copying, pasting, and worrying about wrong addresses. In Web2, we have lots of good solutions for that, you know, like good internet banking applications, financial applications, and payments, but not in Web3, not before we came with Rocket. Here what we have is we can just add your employees, set up regular payments. If you have if it's an employee with a regular salary, the application will remind you to send out money. So you will not forget to pay anyone, and you will not send money twice instead of once, etc. By the way, we also have very nice feature, which is token streaming. It's employees love to be paid with token streams, but it's a different subject. I think if you are interested, please approach me after this. So, yeah, with application like this, you get your payment routine automated, and it feels like, okay, I'm covered. I'm ready to build my applications, my Web3, like launch my NFT collection or whatever Web3 business you are going to. But then, the second fear, how do you store your funds? Imagine you have raised your first round. Probably people like you guys know that no need to store lots of money on hot wallets or on exchanges. But what do you do with, of course you can choose a cold wallet, like a Ledger, Trezor, or you know them. But what if you lose your password? You probably heard the story of a guy who owns 7,000 Bitcoins on a cold wallet. It's like about $150 million. And he, you know what? He forgot his password. He has 10 attempts to try to remember it, and he already used 8 of them. A very bad situation. You do not want to, what would you say to your investors? What would you say to your mom or friends or whoever gave you money to start your business if you are in the same? But we got you covered here too. This is a multi-signature solution. one of the good ones. So to avoid the situations with losing the keys of a cold wallet or like private key of your software wallet, you can set up a multi-signature account, and which is a smart contract with 3 different private keys, and set a rule like 2 of 3. It's like the most mainstream way to do it. You can also do 3 out of 5. So you have now not just 1 private key, but 3 of them. 1 key you keep with yourself. It may be like your cold wallet or hot wallet or whatever. The second one you give to your partner, and the third one you put to a storage, to a safe somewhere in a safe place. So now, if and you set up a rule of 2 of 3. So to move funds, you have to have 2 votes, not 3, not 1, but only 2. So if one of the keys are lost or compromised, or you're hacked and it's stolen by someone, you will not be able to move funds without the second key to sign the transaction, actually. And the stolen key might be easily replaced with a new one, like what you just take your spare key from your safe and you ask your partner to vote. So it's easily, like it is something that everyone who stores lots of money for their business or whatever should actually do. Because guys, storing money on a single key wallet is not very safe. Yeah, and here how it looks in our application. It's not the only case for multi-signature, because actually you may want to go to start a DAO. You maybe want to vote for some decisions in your company. And multi-signature also covers this. So you may set up different councils, different voting parties, and vote for decisions like send this grant to this startup, for example, or whatever decisions you would like to make. Yeah. So we got you covered with streamlining your payments and with safe storage of your funds. And imagine you have finished your first months of your operations, and now you want to understand what works, how do you spend your money, what are the sources of this money. Like you want to make some basic management reporting. And if you just go to a blockchain scanner, you will see something like this. What is this? Is it easy to analyze? How do you know what tokens are used, in what amount? Some of the transactions are actually not fund transfers. It's like calls for smart contracts, like maybe mint an NFT or vote for a DAO. So the analysis of your financial history and transaction history is like really tedious if you are trying to go with like withdraw data from blockchain, from Block Explorer. And here we also get you covered. We have a nice statistics, a list of transactions with all the details, some tags for you to understand what the transaction is about, like buying NFTs or sending salaries. So you will not be wasting your precious time for manual dealing with the transactions from Block Explorer. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I invite everyone to contact me, to follow my social media, to scan QR codes. And I will tell you more about the Rocket business and other projects.
No questions?
Yeah, open for questions.